from Concession Street in Hamilton. Great way to start off the Tuesday morning with a little street performer. We got LT hanging out with us this morning to promote what they have happening on Concession Street. It's called Sidewalk Sounds. Happy to be joined with Eshe with us this morning. Good morning, Eshe. How are you?
I'm amazing.
Okay, so we are kind of limited on what you can do on the street as far as performances. This is a little demo setting up Sidewalk Sounds.
Yes, just a little preview, a little taste of what's coming.
Okay, so what is it?
We're offering a free virtual concert on the Concession VIA Facebook and Instagram pages. We're really excited to connect with the community.
Because we're not quite there where we could have performers on the streets.
We've got to respect public health rules so that we can get back even faster and bigger and better than ever. But we have amazing performances filmed at the Zoetic with LT, who's an awesome performer, dancer, musician. He's giving it all.
Do we know how many performances there are throughout all the Sidewalk Sounds?
We have, last month we debuted with Logan Stats and How She Done Mouthpiece, and we have 8 more coming. Yes.
And where are you finding them?
We tried to focus on Hamilton artists and really celebrating the art that we have here because homegrown is amazing.
Wow, there's so many great artists in this town. Concession Street, fabulous street.
Yes.
How's everybody doing?
You know, they're working really hard. They're celebrating the wins that we've had. We've had a lot of new businesses join us this year.
Which is not easy, right?
No, we just reopened all the patios. People have pivoted. They're going online. They're really connecting with the community any way that they can. And it's a really resilient, beautiful street.
Well, I bet you this weekend it must have been awesome, right? Because this was kind of this past weekend, I should say, because it was the kind of the first time that businesses could be open, patios could be open.
Yes.
And it was a beautiful weekend, right? So we're looking forward to.
It was a big party. We also had this weekend, Peel launched their new vegan, vegetarian burgers on the street.
Cool.
So just so much to celebrate.
They're going to be one of the spots we're hitting up. Because how many businesses are on the street altogether?
Over 120.
Oh, okay.
It's really amazing.
We won't be able to hit all 100, unfortunately, this morning, but I think we're going to be hitting 3 of them just to kind of give you a little taste of what they got going on Concession Street if you're not familiar. So stick around for that. Right now, back to LT. This didn't go well. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Concession Street. Everything that old is new again at Retrosaurus. How cool is this? Playing Super Nintendo, The Legend of Zelda. Here with owner Jeff.
Hey.
Well, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very well. And this is pretty cool because this is a sneak peek of your new space.
Yeah.
Retrosaurus has been on Concession Street for how long?
Just over 3 years.
3 years, a few doors down.
Yep.
This space came available and
we moved. We'll be opening this weekend. Open Saturday and Sunday.
So this coming weekend. Anybody that's never been in the store, what is Retrosaurus all about?
Retro toys, video games, comic books, all the cool old stuff.
How'd you get into it?
It's all the stuff that I loved from when I was a kid.
And just still wanting to be a kid.
Yeah, just kept being a kid.
And listen, this stuff is pretty fascinating. So like Super Nintendo that I was playing there, how big is that still in the gaming world?
It's still reasonably popular. I think the GameCube and the N64 are kind of the hotter consoles now, but people still love the older stuff.
So you got these are all original Nintendo games here.
That's correct.
Like, what's the count on how many do you have?
I don't even know.
You don't even know?
I would say that there's like a good 70 games there.
Do we know how many actually Nintendo did make?
The official count for North American release for the original Nintendo is somewhere around 850.
850. And
Yep.
how many of those were actually good?
A couple hundred?
Yeah, right?
And then there's some decent ones in there too.
And then a lot of duds.
A lot of duds.
Where are you getting all this stuff? Are you seeking it out yourself or people bringing it into you?
Both.
Yeah.
I go out and I hunt for stuff and people bring stuff in to sell and to trade.
Let's open this one because this is, can I just open this? This is all Transformer stuff?
It's all Transformers.
Okay, so what's your most prized one in this category?
Well, near and dear to me is maybe not everyone's favorite, but one of my personal favorites. He's a triple changer called Blitzwing. He's the Decepticon Commando. He transforms from a robot into a tank and a jet fighter.
So why do you love that?
Had it as a kid and I just thought it was the coolest toy ever.
Is this what I think the store is based on nostalgia?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, just everyone with things that they grew up with and reliving old memories.
Okay, we got to get into the Star Wars stuff because
sure.
what would be the most popular thing that you do have in the store, or not most popular, or most prized possession in the store?
This guy, one of the rare Star Wars figures.
Okay, who is he?
It's the vinyl cape Jawa. Now, when they originally released the figures, every figure came with a vinyl cape. Vader, Luke, Vader, and Obi-Wan. They quickly upgraded the Jawa to the vinyl cape, from the vinyl cape to the cloth cape, making this guy really rare. He was on the shelves only for a short time.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
And how long is he going to be on your shelf for?
I've actually got a buddy that's interested in him, so probably not much longer.
Yeah. So this is exciting. So you're still kind of putting the finishing touches on the spot. Hopefully
Absolutely.
done by this weekend.
Yes.
This coming weekend.
We won't be completely done everything for a little while yet. We've got a few upgrades to make, but we will be opening this weekend.
But it's great to have people back in the store.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
We've been shut down for quite a while now.
I have one last question.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I'm 6'9".
You get that question every single day.
Every day.
Probably. You play basketball?
All the time.
Yeah. No.
And I did play basketball. for a little while.
But now Jeff owns Retrosource. Come check him
Even
out.
better than basketball.
Concession Street. We'll continue our tour on Morning Live. My cameraman Luke once said, "Good food heals all." So I stole that phrase from him. I'm using it because we're outside of Heel on Concession Street. Check out these burgers. How cool are those? I've never seen anything like it, and I bet you haven't either. Happy to be joined by owner Jesse. What's going on, man?
Nothing. Great to have you guys here.
This is pretty exciting. Okay, so before we get to the burgers,
Yeah.
let's start with Heel behind us, because that's kind of how it all started, and your smoothie bowls. So what are these smoothie bowls all about?
Yeah, so we opened this back in 2019, and the smoothie bowls are just a unique concept that's got kind of a California vibe to it, and there wasn't really anything like it around. So we brought these to Concession, and people loved it. They loved the color, the look.
There?
So we use fresh fruit, frozen fruit blended up. It's kind of like a thicker smoothie.
Yeah.
We got fresh toppings on there, so you got like bananas, strawberries, there's kiwi, there's coconut, chocolate flakes, hemp seeds. And then if you're feeling a little risky, you put a little bit of peanut butter on there.
Nice. So that's the one, and then you're doing waffles in there too.
So waffles, yeah, everything is completely plant-based. So the waffles completely plant-based. We got a bunch of different varieties of waffles, and the dough is actually gluten-free as well.
Okay, so that's been going since 2019.
Yeah.
Having a good time, very successful.
Oh yeah.
Had the space next door. You're just like, what are we gonna do there?
Yeah.
Boom, these burgers.
Why
Okay.
not?
So what's the burgers all about?
Yeah, so the burgers are, we see this like big uprising in plant-based, right? So we wanted to add more variety, expand the menu, and give people more options to eat plant-based in a fun and unique way, right? So these patties are an inspiration of color and good nutrition in plant-based diets. All the buns are naturally colored, so we use things like purple carrot powder, blue spirulina to get those pretty colors. And all the patties are made in-house. We have 4 different unique patties there. We don't use any of the kind of commercial grade vegan products like Impossible Burger, Beyond Meat. Everything's made in-house. All the sauces are made in-house. There's a wide variety, and we're excited for people to come down and try them.
And you're working on like the social media, the Instagram world, because that's what people are loving right now too, because they're ordering that, and before they're taking a bite, they're taking a snap of it and posting it to say, check this out.
For sure, yeah. We're all about the good food, but we're all about the experience as well. We want people to come down, have an experience with their friends, with their family that they really haven't had before. That's why we got these beautiful palm trees out here. We're trying to create a nice atmosphere for people, especially in these times, these hard times.
These are real palms?
Oh yeah.
Real palm trees.
Yeah,
Cool.
we got them actually imported from Florida.
Amazing, man. And then we can be on the patio, right? Now with everything changes last weekend, so
Yeah.
Come down and hang out. It's fun. We've been hanging out here, and Jesse's like the mayor because everybody knows him. So we've been hanging out here. Hey, Jesse, what's going on?
It's a great vibe that we have going on here. We're really happy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, our tour of Concession Street will continue once we down these burgers at Heel on Morning Live. Which one I'm going for, bud? If I'm choosing one, which one?
I think you should go for the Buddha burger.
Buddha burger?
It's got like kind of a barbecue feel to it, and that's got to be my fave.
Going in. Nice, man. Oh, pickle too. This guy. It's been a really cool morning actually being up here on Concession Street in Hamilton, kind of seeing patios out, street coming alive. Our last stop is in here, Flow Lifestyle, family-run spot. We have daughter Alexa. Hello, Alexa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Mom's
meet
back there. Gabby. Hello, Gabby. Great space.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk in, it's just, I don't know, there's the coolness factor that you kind
Yeah.
of works
It's a
into
lot
the
of fun.
equation.
We love working here.
Okay, Flow Lifestyle, what's it all about?
So it's a lifestyle shop, so we're kind of all encompassing. We've got our Makers Market, Refillery, our Espresso Bar. We also have a ton of vintage and consignment items.
Yeah, this stuff is all cool. Where are you getting all this stuff?
So a lot of it is consignment, so it is all based off of what people bring into us. About 95% of it is, and then 5% maybe are someone who finds stuff for us,
Finds stuff for you.
the fun stuff.
I know you're really trying to focus on the maker side of
Yeah.
the business. And for somebody that doesn't know, what does that mean? Alexa?
So our Makers Market is essentially locally handmade items by people in the community who hand make everything. Like this lady here, she actually even makes the concrete holder for all the wax and candles. So it's
these are all that's homemade.
yeah.
Really.
So she makes everything. We have our Mind Your Bees wraps.
We went and saw them.
Yeah,
They,
and
they make them at the cotton factory.
yeah. So and with the Fresh Mayhem, she makes all of her items.
Which ones are you talking about here?
So
Just
Fresh
we-
Mayhem, yeah, all the fun colored and fruity flavored things. So it's a lot of fun. We have so many amazing makers. They come in. We have such a great connection with them all. And
Is it hard for you to, because are you overwhelmed by some of the makers that are coming in? Because there is a lot of them out there trying to.
oh yeah, we have a ton already in the shop, and we have more coming in almost every day. And it could be overwhelming a little bit, but we love it. We actually love seeing the amount of people who want to showcase their stuff.
Shout out to these Concession Street murals,
Yeah.
right? Because
yeah.
these are little murals that are on the street that have been kind of turned into little puzzles.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. We love them, and our people in the community love to see that we sell them, and they know that it supports a really good cause, neighbor to neighbor. So.
Okay. Let's quickly
It's
pop
great.
over to Mom because I know you have some gift baskets. It's Papa's Day this weekend, and
Yeah.
somebody did want to come in to pack up some of this, some of the
Amazing
maker
items,
stuff. There's a
yeah.
whole selection of things here. Oh, Brody Dawson's hot sauce.
Yeah,
Good
we've
Hamilton
got
boy
tons
too.
of fun stuff. We've got some shampoo bars. We've got our coffee, our popcorn. We've got some fun dad socks. We even have our new Hottie Biscotti in just on Saturday. We just got them in actually.
What's it like working with Mom?
It's fun. It really is. Like I don't think I've had such a great connection.
That
with her.
seemed like an honest answer, Mom. It did. It wasn't rehearsed. She said it is fun.
It truly is.
Moments, but it's most like 95%
Yeah.
we're laughing.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Oh
Good
yeah.
Really lucky.
Yeah, cool.
Great clientele.
Good.
and long
Yeah. It is. It's
And the,
a lot of
the
fun.
Espresso Bar is open too, so if you want to come in while
Yeah.
you're perusing and grab an espresso,
Yeah.
pretty cool. Thanks, ladies.
Yeah,
Thanks
of
so
course.
much.
Thanks,
That's
yeah.
our tour of Concession Street, just another wonderful spot in the city of Hamilton.